Hey y'all, what's good, what's good, what's good? I hope you guys have been doing well and taking care of yourselves and all of that good stuff and whatever and whatnot. Okay, so this is another video of your downloads, alright? Hold on one second, guys. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to welcome Spirit in, and then I'll get into your downloads. But yeah, so Holy Spirit, of pure divine white light of the Most High God, I call you into this message. I ask that you grant me the ability to deliver clear and concise messages to the listener as you see fit. We thank you for all that you are, all that you have been, and all that you will continue to be. Amen. Okay, y'all. So someone's name could be Tasha, Kristen, or Olivia. These could also be like characters' names from a show that you watch. Okay. I'm also getting something about somebody could be a college student or just you're a student of something at this time. So you're researching something, you're educating yourself more about something specific, okay? There's something also about time. For someone, time is irrelevant. Maybe that's something that you just recently said, or you're coming into the knowing of that, like you are a timeless being, you are a limitless being. Time doesn't apply to you. There's something about that as well. Okay. I'm also getting something about a trucker. Okay, so you could be a truck driver. I'm also being referenced back to, I had a prior download of channel messages video, which I believe it was the one prior to this one. Let me think of what it was titled. It was something about being relieved. So if you go check out the channel, if you are just now coming across my video and you have yet to subscribe or check out the other videos on my channel, and you are a trucker or you're dealing with some type of trucker of some nature, whether it's local or on the road, go check out my other download about being relieved, because there's a message there basically about like your workload and about you being relieved of something. So anywho, but yeah, someone could be a truck driver. Maybe you could be going into truck driving. Maybe you're considering, getting your license, or you just purchased, a box truck or a dump truck, or just you're getting into the transportation energy. That could be possible, but because some of you guys could be transporting as well, spiritually. Some of you guys could be shapeshifters, or even maybe that is an ability or a gift that you are coming into the knowledge of, that you can okay, hold on, Spirit, slow it down for me. That you can transport from different timelines or something like that. Okay, but yeah, so there's something there though about that. And there's also something significant about truckers. There's also something that could be happening soon with some type of law, when it comes to, or legalities when it comes to truckers. So there could be some type of new law that's passing. There could even be some type of strike with truckers. There could be some type of issues with loads, or I'm getting different energies with that. So, take it as it is for you, and you'll see the outcome, or what, is to come about soon, and how it will apply to you. Okay. Because I'm getting like mixed energy. Like for some people it'd be good things, like maybe there's some law that passes that grants you the ability to write off certain stuff or whatever that you weren't able to write off, or maybe there was a max cap and now like you'll be able to, you'll have more room to write off certain stuff, or there's a new write-off that you guys didn't have in the past and now you will. But then there's also the other end of the spectrum where like it could be something that affects truckers in a way that like just makes the job more complicated. But I'm definitely getting more so there's something that grants relief, because it's, like I said, I'm being referred back to that old video. Well, not old, but the video from yesterday. So it could be something that just comes in that grants you guys some type of relief. Okay. Yeah. Also, I'm getting something about someone. So for this could be literally for one particular person, but you could have been doing. You could have been working, as a owner operator, and it's just been you, and you've been doing the loads yourself, and you are on the road. And so, you have to take breaks and whatnot because, you can't keep on going. You have to obviously, work with the DOT regulations, and then also just from being, a human, okay, and having to get rest and things like that. There's something also there about maybe you're coming into like a partnership with someone, or maybe you're hiring some people so that you can begin to gain relief, okay. Also, for one particular person, you have had like some some issues with your truck. Maybe you've been waiting on parts. You had your truck broke down, or there was something that happened with your transportation business, and now things will be coming together for you and clearing up, or parts are coming in, or whatever, and you'll have things cleared up by this coming weekend. And so, basically, going into next week, you'll be able to get back in your normal flow of business. Also, for some of you guys, you will be having, a student driver, or someone that you just hired, or maybe you met someone and y'all vibe and y'all click, and they already are a driver, but they just, for whatever reason, they haven't been driving, and they come, y'all just, y'all link up, and you're like, man, listen, I can drive X amount of, whatever, you can drive this amount. Y'all just work out some arrangement, y'all work out the payment, y'all work out a schedule, and boom, like you know what I'm saying? You're not doing everything on your own, and it still works out because of the money still, you know what I'm saying? Just whatever. So there's going to be something different for everybody, okay? Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Okay, so there's someone here that is going to come across this message. You are the type of person that it doesn't matter what room you're in, it doesn't matter what space you're in, what type of people you're around, what class of people you are around. You have the ability, you have the knowledge, you have the pure spirit, the divine knowledge to have a conversation with absolutely anybody. It does not matter where they are from. It does not matter, the type of life that they've lived. It doesn't matter what they look like, what they wear. Now, granted, for some of you guys, there are stipulations as far as like language barriers, but for the most part, because for some of y'all, I mean, you may be bilingual, or I don't know the term for when you know more than two languages, but anywho, you could know numerous different languages, and so that is in itself is something that, you know what I'm saying, is a blessing and a gift, and you're able to communicate with numerous different people of different language barriers, right? But for someone, it's just a matter of like, whatever language you speak, you are able to be in the presence of different calibers of people and still be able to hold a valid conversation of substance, okay? So if you are whoever, it doesn't matter what your title is, what your position is, what your role is, what your bag looks like, you just can literally have a conversation with anybody. So if you're the type of person, like, you might have knowledge about spirituality, you might have knowledge about stocks, you might have knowledge about real estate, you might have knowledge about Reiki, you might have knowledge about soccer, you might have knowledge about, you know what I'm saying, a numerous amount of different things, right? The trucking industry, transportation, food service, I mean, you name it, right? And for I'm getting also for another individual, you've worked in so many different fields that, like, you just have the knowledge, and not only the knowledge, but you also have the ability to, like, know where someone's coming from when it comes down to the task that they have, or just things that they've encountered themselves, you've also encountered. So you can really put yourself in the next person's shoes because you've actually been there, whether it's homelessness, whether it's, I'm getting something about a miscarriage. So if that resonates with you, I'm so sorry that you've had to endure that. Listen, I've personally been there, so I definitely send you my love, because that is not a easy circumstance to transition and pass through. Okay. So I send you my love. I'm also hearing something about rainbow babies as well. So some of you guys could be, going into a new pregnancy, and you're actually going to give birth to this child. So congratulations, my love, because that is a huge thing, right? I'm sure, especially if you have been trying over and over to really create life. Okay. Because I know that there's miscarriages can be devastating. Okay. But that, or just having to go to court and deal with child uh, cases, issues, or what's it called, having issues with co-parenting, or just whatever. It's like, whoever you are, you have the ability, or you have the experience and the knowledge to sit with anyone, excuse me, or the people that are going to cross your path anyway, and converse about these different things. Okay. And so you'll see that coming up soon, because you'll notice yourself will be in different spaces and places, and encountering different people, and you'll just come to really see that about yourself. Like, dang, you know what, like, I literally can have a conversation with anybody, and by that I'm talking about like a real conversation, like of substance. Like, some of these people may even like look at you like, oh wow, I did not expect to really have this type of conversation with this person. Because whoever you are, like, and it's not to say that you look crazy or anything like that. It's just to simply say that some people have certain prejudgments, right, or presumptions about individuals. And that's the thing. It's like, you really cannot read a book by its cover, because you literally have no idea what's inside that book until you really get to, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you're a person who you don't really open up like that. But for some of you guys, I am getting you're being more outlandish. Well, I don't even think that's the word. Not outlandish, excuse me. More outgoing. You're being more social. You're being more expressive. And you are now kind of really, you're not holding back on who you are, right? And you're showing yourself more to people, and you're showing your knowledge more. For some of you guys, you may have, for some of y'all, you could have been called a nerd before. For some of you guys, you could have just doubted yourself, and now you're really realizing, like, yeah, no, I know what I'm talking about, and I'm going to stand on that, and I'm not going to keep hiding who I really am from people, and I'm going to share, what I know, and, whoever source aligns with me on my path, like, is destined. That's what was supposed to happen. Also, for others of you, it's like, sometimes you find yourself in certain atmospheres, environments, and situations, and sometimes it may not seem as favorable for you. So an example would be like homelessness. But what you don't realize is God is still using you in those circumstances. And for you, it could seem uncomfortable. It could seem scary, or I don't know, whatever, however it makes you feel. But the thing is, and I'm also getting for maybe one or a couple of you, it doesn't. It actually shows you your strength. It actually allows you to do the shadow work, and perceive things completely different. Also, obviously, creates the humbleness that is needed, because the path that is for you, that is coming for you, that is really about to kick in very soon for you, it's a great path. And you need this to keep yourself grounded, or you needed that to keep yourself grounded moving forward, because moving forward, you're going to be in certain positions and around certain people that could really put you in a space of ego and possibly narcissism. But God needed to make sure you went through those processes so that you never forget what the feeling it felt like when you were in those circumstances. And so that you always treat those people who may be in that circumstance once you're not in the future, you treat them exactly how you wanted to be treated. So that is for someone very specific. But and it doesn't have to be homelessness. It could be anything, right? It could be you could be without a car. It could be you whatever. It could be different circumstances for different people. Okay, but you get put in certain places and spaces and around certain people because God needs to use you in that time. You have a healing energy. You heal people. Not only that, just your divine knowledge, okay? You share things with people that they needed in that time, okay? For some of you guys, like I say, there's people who are just going through certain circumstances, and just because they encountered you that day and got a bit of your wisdom or a bit of your light or a bit of your love, even if it was for a quick moment where you walked past them and you smiled, or you walked past them and you said good morning or great day to you or good grand rising or whatever you say, or you had a quick little laugh with them about something random, okay, you have impacted that person in ways that you did not know, and they needed it, and it helped them keep progressing, okay? Some of you guys do just genuinely share your encouragement with others, okay? And just, you know what I'm saying, high vibrational energy, period, healing energy, okay? So anywho, I hope that these messages resonated with you guys. I will be back to drop some more messages for you guys later, okay? I love y'all. Definitely make sure you do all the good fun stuff, okay? You know, the liking, the subscribing, the commenting. You can check the description box for any other information that you need, all right? And if you find it in your heart to send your girl a donation, it would greatly be appreciated. If not, you have already donated enough by simply watching this video and sharing your energy, okay? And I pray that everything that you have invested, whether it's your energy, your like, your donation, whatever, returns unto you tenfold multiplied, all right? So have a great day. Take care. Be well. I love you. See ya.